We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. So coming to the plate, Yoshi Tsutsugo. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Fouled away. Now the 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Diaz leads off second with nobody out. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Yoshi Tsutsugo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And there's out number 2. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Stepping in, Will Myers as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. Kiermaier is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Lau. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. He's running. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Throw down to second.
The count is 1-2.
Hit hard to short. He's right there to second for 1. On to first, and it's another. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nova. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Here it comes, 2-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Renfroe is there, and he makes the catch for the out. At the plate, Trent Grisham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. He loses him on ball 4. So a runner on first with one out now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Kiermaier on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Here's the 1-2. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Lined hard toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Austin Meadows is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Hunter Renfroe will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early, trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Hunter Renfroe becomes out number 2 this inning. Nate Lowe is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. That ball is absolutely crushed.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
And in steps Manny Machado as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Back up the middle, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So here's Will Myers. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Now batting, the
first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 0-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Right side. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The batter.
So now to the plate, Austin Nova, yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored, and a second run is across. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, the tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the third. Standing in now, Trent Grisham, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball. 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So striding forward now, Tommy Pham. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 2-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Line to the right side, but foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Hosmer in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And there are 2 away now. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Popped him up. Tatis waits on it. And the inning is over. 7. Inning ready to roll. And standing in is the DH, Mitch Moreland. Jose Alvarado is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Greg Allen is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. He's set and the pitch. Alvarado is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very... There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Kiermaier is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Next to the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado. He singled his last time up. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meadows moving back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Here's Will Myers as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now batting, Willy Adames. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting, center fielder.
On its way is pitch number 75. Kevin Kiermaier comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Lau. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Unable to find the zone with the slider. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Jake Cronenworth. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 pitch on its way. This pitch is popped up. Alvarado with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Austin Nola, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Meadows moving back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Austin Meadows. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a curveball misses inside. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Renfroe 0 for 2 for him to this point. Kirby Yates, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Now to the plate, Nate Lowe. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that.
Looking at a fast. So stepping in, Trent Grisham. No hits to this point. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Striding in, Tommy Pham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Up next for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Down by a bunch here, and what makes it even more difficult, they're facing the closer. Not going to be an easy task trying to tie this one or go ahead here at home.
1-1 the count. And the pitch. Yoshi Tsutsugo will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Popped him up. Tatis is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. Mike Zunino is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And it's fouled away. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Willie Adames is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Padres rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Paddock earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon. A sellout.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the San Diego Padres. Standing in, Willie Adames, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1.
First pitch. 7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Myers moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So one away here with the bases empty, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. This pitch is popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Lau. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Into the box now, Austin Meadows. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
0-2. Here it is. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman,
and that'll be grounded foul off to the left and near Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Tatis is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
And he fouls this one off. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Striding into the box, Manny Machado. First pitch on its way. Machado now on 0-1. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Here's Will Myers. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Eric Hosmer, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Machado leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Adames scoops it up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Nate Lowe.
Number 35.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And And he is in at second base with a one-out double. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Into the box, Yoshi Tsutsugo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that's by him. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jake Cronenworth. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Meadows has it, and there's one away. In now, Austin Nova. First pitch on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-1. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The 2-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in, Trent Grisham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And it's fouled away. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit. In now, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Hard on the ground towards short. There's one. Over to Hosmer, a double play. Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Onto the party porch and gone. Stepping in now, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
To short, hit hard. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Myers will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Leading off the inning, Tommy Pham, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. To third, fielded cleanly, and that's the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado. Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 2-0 is a sinker that gets a swinging strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 4.
So here's Will Myers. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Adames is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
Number 11, Hunter.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Hit in the air out to right. After it is Myers. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready for another chance? Nate Lowe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. The pitch.
Yandy Diaz.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Eric.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 21.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Not the best of sinkers that time. Ball high. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Renfroe comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Settling in now, Jake Cronenworth. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. At the plate, Austin Nola flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows moving back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yoshi Tsutsugo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Hard hit at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Curveball taken a little high.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. First pitch of the at-bat. Willie Adames stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. 0-1 the count. And it's quickly 0-2. Runners on the move for second. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the... Now at the plate, Trent Grisham, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Right side, but it's well foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Jurickson Profar digs in next as he chops it on the ground toward the right side. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this digging in once again, Brandon Lau. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The second baseman, number 8.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Ready once again, Austin Meadows. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Back goes Grisham. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And in steps Manny Machado. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So now to the plate, Will Myers. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So striding in, Eric Hosmer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and one strike. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. Jose Alvarado is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Well, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What is?
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So digging in now, Austin Nova. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. In to score, the runner from third. Digging in, Trent Grisham, and their runners at the corners now. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And he popped him up. And this will land foul. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. From the stretch, Tommy Pham is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Still 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And tack on 1 more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Now batting.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs. Into the box now, Nate Lowe.
Number 35.
Ground ball right into the shift. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting. The 3rd baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Standing in now, Yandy Diaz as he rips it on the ground to second. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. To the plate now, Yoshi Tsutsugo, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. In for strike 2. Now the fastball and misses for the first out of the inning. So here's Mike Zunino. It was a walk in his last trip. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he fouls this one off. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Willie Adames is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. So here's Kevin Kiermaier as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw to first. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Into the box now, Brandon Lau, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is there to make the catch, and they'll escape. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0-1, here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Into the box, Manny Machado, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Will Myers. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. New inning set to get underway, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Craig Stammen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Needs to get that sinker down. It's 2-0. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Stammen is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Runner goes for second. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. Nate Lowe stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? There's one. On to first, the double play. stepping up to the plate, Yandy Diaz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out. Now in the box, Jake Cronenworth. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Flipped out the other way toward short. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. So now to the plate, Austin Nova. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Yoshi Tsutsugo. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Just hung in there on that one. Now another 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mike Zunino comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Willie Adames, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the 0-1, and this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. A big crowd here downtown. 42,445 on their feet in San Diego. Count even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Matt Strom gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Kevin Kiermaier stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Strom, 28 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and a changeup. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. 4-2 the final score tonight.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 outs.